Hey movie lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a thrilling drama that explores the dark side of desire, betrayal, and the heavy cost of love. The movie starts with Sonny Jordan, a drifter and mechanic, arrives in a small town, desperate for a job. He meets Pete, who promises him a job, but when Sonny arrives at the garage, the boss, George Good, informs him the job is no longer available. Despite the bad news, Sonny ends up saving George from a robbery, earning the older man's gratitude and an invitation to stay at his place temporarily. At George's home, Sonny meets Larissa, George's much younger and beautiful wife. Larissa thanks Sonny for helping her husband, but there's an undeniable tension between them. George, oblivious to this, offers Sonny a temporary job at the garage and a place to stay, hoping to help the young man out. Sonny proves himself to be an excellent mechanic, impressing George with his skills. George, a former race car enthusiast, begins to bond with Sonny over their shared love of machinery. Meanwhile, Larissa watches Sonny closely, noticing his confidence and the way he carries himself. As time goes on, Larissa begins to flirt with Sonny subtly. Initially, Sonny tries to resist, reminding himself that she is his boss's wife, but the attraction between them is undeniable. One evening, while George is working late, Larissa confronts Sonny in the garage. She accuses him of looking at her inappropriately, but her words are laced with desire. Sonny, cornered, admits he finds her attractive but warns her that they should keep their distance. Despite their initial resistance, Larissa and Sonny begin a passionate affair, meeting in secret whenever George is away. They justify their actions by telling themselves that George, much older and focused on his work, doesn't truly appreciate Larissa the way she deserves. As their affair deepens, Larissa begins to plant the idea of getting rid of George in Sonny's mind. She tells him that George is old, and that they could live a better life together if he were out of the picture. At first, Sonny is hesitant, but Larissa's manipulation and the allure of taking over George's wealth slowly wear him down. The plan is set in motion. While George is working in the garage, Sonny and Larissa execute their plan. They pull the chain holding a heavy machine above George, causing it to fall on him. George dies instantly, and they stage the scene to make it look like a tragic accident. Larissa and Sonny think they've gotten away with it, but soon, the police begin to investigate George's death more closely. As the investigation gets closer to uncovering the truth, Larissa reveals that she is pregnant with Sonny's child. Fearing for the future of his unborn son, Sonny makes a difficult decision. He decides to take the blame for George's death entirely, protecting Larissa and their child. Sonny turns himself into the police, confessing to the murder of George. He spins a story that makes it seem like he acted alone out of jealousy, wanting Larissa for himself. His confession is convincing enough to exonerate Larissa completely. Sonny is sentenced to life in prison, knowing that he has secured a future for Larissa and their unborn child. Larissa, deeply affected by Sonny's sacrifice, decides to honor George's memory by completing the project he started, the Larry Racing Ground. Months later, Larissa gives birth to a son, whom she names after Sonny. She dedicates herself to raising their child and finishing the racing ground project that George had started. She regularly sends pictures of their son to Sonny in prison, maintaining a connection despite their separation.